Everyone, so I actually want to talk about today The Last of Us episode 3. I have not talked about it. Many people have. I'm just realizing today that episode 4 comes out today, so I got to talk about this now. Um, I loved it. First off, I'm just saying this. I loved it. And there will be spoilers in this video. And it's not going to be so much of a Joe and Ellie talk here because they're in the episode, but just definitely not as much as these two other characters. So have you? I just got done playing The Last of Us Part One, warming up a bit more to The Last of Us Part Two. You guys know how much I hated that game, but I'm playing it more, and I don't know, I'm having fun with it. But so the Joe and Ellie storyline was very minuscule in this. We're gonna talk about Bill and Frank, Nick Offerman, and oh my god, I had the actor's name. That pisses me off when I make a video and I have the actor's name. It's like a disrespect to the actor. I feel bad, but the man who played Frank, if you're watching this, you're fucking phenomenal. You're great. But basically this was a great episode of a survivalist, Nick Offerman's character of Bill. They changed him up a lot. Changed him a lot from the video game. And he was just a conspiracy theorist who basically woke up in the bunker one day. This was the end of the world for everyone. This was the beginning of the world for him. He was having the time of his life. Having a great time. He was ready. And along his entire like lonely but secure life, he meets Frank, a guy who falls into one of his traps. And that's where we get a very, very emotional, beautiful love story. Um this was unique. Um and I'm gonna address the big elephant in the room because everybody is talking a lot about this pushing an agenda, whatever. Look, if it's done right, it's done right. If it's a story done well, written well, I'm all for it. I don't give a shit if somebody is gay, yellow, purple. I don't care. I do not care. I've grown up in a environment where I've been around a lot of gay people since a very young age. My mom has a lot of gay friends, and it's never affected me. It's never bothered me. It's never made me uncomfortable. And why should it? It's they're humans. Let them live. And this was a great story in general. It doesn't matter if it was between two men, two women. It was a great story. It was sad. It was tragic, and it's something that I think more people should really watch. Because it really was a doozy. It was one of those episodes that made me cry. Only cried to a few things in my entire life. Only. And one of them including one of the weirdest ones I've ever cried to is Edward Scissorhands. Don't ask me why. I just cried at that movie. Don't know why. I was really young. Um, but this was awesome. This was a great episode. I love it what they did with Bill and Frank. It was like a gay Up, at the beginning of Up, where you're seeing them both grow up together and all that. It's like that, but for an hour, and with gay people, and it was very very tragic. Um, at one point, Frank does get very sick. I believe he has ALS. I don't know. That's my assumption. And you know, he's ready to die, and he wants to commit suicide. Have a good day, great day for his last day, and then drink wine with all his pills in it. And secretly, Bill does the same without telling Frank, and then Frank figures it out. It's a very, very beautiful ending between them. He's like, I should be furious, but it's romantic. Like, and it's beautiful. I've never grown more attached. And I've seen a lot of movies starring about I've seen Milk. I've seen God, I live in Miami, Moonlight. I've seen Moonlight, which I loved. Brokeback Mountain, it's probably one of my favorites. This I think was the one that made me cry. This one was sad. And the letter he left for Joe and Ellie at the end was just like the cherry on top. And I was like, let's make this even sadder. So, or hopeful actually, not even sadder, hopeful. It was more him saying like, get this done, save who you can. And I'm so ready for the next few episodes. I am scared of what they're gonna do. I hope they stick the landing. I hope, because there's certain scenes they need to stick a landing in, like You know, like the tell me everything you said about the Fireflies was true. A bunch of stuff they need to really stick the landing with. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Bravo, whoever directed this episode. I'm sorry, I knew the director too, and I didn't say anything. I just don't know the names. The names, they leave my head quick. But Nick Offerman and the actor who played Frank, they deserve some recognition. Jesus Christ, Nick Offerman, of all people. You were great. Guys, watch the episode as soon as you can, and then watch episode 3. Bye.